My name is Darren Kies. I am the Section Chief of Interventional Radiology for Piedmont South Imaging. The most important difference between the two is the actual activity per particle. The activity of a given glass particle of Y90 microspheres is about 1,000 times higher than the activity of a given resin particle. So the follow-up to that is that to treat a certain volume of liver for a specific activity, it takes much more resin particles than it does glass particles to achieve the same the same dose. So, aside from that, the two devices are actually quite relatively similar. The spheres are similar in size. They're both approximately 20 to 30 microns in size. There's subtle differences in the specific gravity, but really the big difference is the activity level between the two and the number of particles that's required to achieve a certain dose. Glass microspheres are made by a company called TheraSphere, which is now fully FDA approved for the treatment of liver cancers, specifically with relation to hepatocellular cancer with or without portal vein tumor embolization. Spheres are the resin microspheres, and they are FDA approved for the treatment of metastatic cancer to the liver, but often used off-label for both primary and secondary liver cancers, besides colon cancer, which it was originally studied. There are differences in the delivery system as well, and that's kind of something for the interventionalist to know and how to do it. But now that TheraSpheres is fully FDA approved, it is kind of widely available, whereas before it had to be used under IRB oversight. So oftentimes, out in the private practice world, you wouldn't find people using TheraSphere, but now it's becoming much, much more common. In terms of follow-up imaging and all that, they don't produce any type of finding on the CT. The beads are tiny, you can't see them on follow-up, so there's no differences with regards to treatment there. With regards to patients and cost and things like that, both of the devices are covered by insurance. They both are reimbursed equally. The cost of the patient is no different whether you choose one or the other. And that's really the main differences between TheraSphere and Sphere or glass and resin microspheres.